against them when that wasn't necessarily the game plan. Did you sense that there was a shift in that as well? It got a little loose for you?
No, I thought they were a little bit better than we were in the first period, and I thought until the second goal and the third goal right after that, we played a perfect second period. Like, that 13 minutes was as good as we've played. We did everything we needed to do to hem them in, to frustrate them. You know, we had the lead, and then in an offensive zone turnover, we gave up a breakaway, and then I thought the third goal really broke our back. I thought that hurt us a lot, and then it got kind of, you know, into trading chances, and that's too good a team to trade chances for. I thought as the game went on, we got a little bit exposed just with what lineup we're dressing right now. But I thought until that 7-minute mark of the second period, with 7 minutes left, we were playing perfect. The perfect way you had to play to beat the team. We were doing exactly what we needed to do.
Hitch, you got some injuries on defense, but up front, you got two lines that score and two lines that barely make a dent. How, going in the second half here, are you going to get enough offense out of that forward group of yours?
Well, we're just talking about that right now. You know, we're leaning on people pretty heavy, and other people got to seize opportunities, but you're right, we've got to get more. And that's why I'm trying to do what I'm doing, Mark, is trying to include more participants, to try to get more people to try to help, because unless it changes, it's looking a lot like, you know, we don't have enough support for the major push up front with our group. We got to find people that can give us that support, because we're going to end up running on fumes if we don't. And you're seeing it happen on the back end, and we got to figure out a way. Unfortunately for Jesse, that he was playing a hell of a hockey game, and then that happens. But he's been a really good participant in helping us get better. So has JJ. And so we've found some people that can help us, but we're going to need more participants, more people helping us, whether it's here or whether it's in the American Hockey League, whatever. We aren't getting enough support players.
Hitch, as a coach, you try to experiment with players, but at what point does the experimentation end and you just like to say, okay, here's my third line, here's my fourth line, here's my second line, my first line, apart from injuries? It's getting to the point now, it's halfway through the season, and you're not at the coach the whole way, but you're still experimenting.
Well, I'm experimenting, but I'm trying to get more people involved. I'm trying to get, rather than rely on the same 2 or 3 people every night, all the time to do everything, I'm trying to get more people to get connected. And, you know, for, like I said, until 7 minutes left in the second period, it was looking like we were doing the right stuff, and then we coughed it up. But that's what I'm trying to do, is get more people playing better. We had it going a little bit when I first came here, when we put Brodziak's line together, but they've struggled lately. You know, they haven't been as good as they were before. And so we're going to have to figure out, you know, who's helping and who's hurting for us to get to another level here, because we can't keep doing it the same way over and over, because it's not going to work.
Ken, it's 3 in a row now, and I think 3-1 in the last 5. Is the new coach adrenaline wearing off, and this is kind of more reflective of what you're dealing with?
Sorry, what was that again?
Is the new coach adrenaline wearing off, and this is kind of more reflective of the team you're dealing with?
Look, everybody has injuries. We just couldn't afford to have the ones we had, but we've got them. We've been dealt that blow. And we're going to have to find a way to get through it for a little while here. So there was a position that we couldn't absorb injuries, and we got them. And it's affected everything. It's scaled people up in places they don't belong, and it's affected us in a big way. And some teams can afford it, some teams can absorb it. We were in a position where we had enough in that back end to get through, and we got hit hard, and now we're paying the price for it. We're playing people too high up the ladder, and it's showing.